think about it.
I don't know what I was doing this after.
What? Because of...
No, I'm serious.
Soft life.
I don't want to please.
I'm just saying that because of what you're saying, that you feel like you're doing too much.
What's the name of this ship again? Suli, Abina, Suneli. There's always something going on there. There's always a reason to explain or apologize. So, guys, a lot has happened in the house between yesterday and today. Yesterday, we had like a huge situation, and we're going to begin this video by talking about that, and then other things, the games, just every. So first of all, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, please do well to subscribe, turn on your post notifications so that you can get notified each time I post a brand new video, and do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. So you guys, matters arising. There is a situation on ground, and it's basically an allegation. It has to do with Handi and Ben, right? So Wani was just having a conversation with Handi, and they were talking about something that happened when Ben went to wake Handi up. Sorry. Wani was saying that when Ben went to wake her up, he, touched her nipple and stuff, and she was still trying to wake up. She said she was still trying to wake up, so she was not fully aware of what was going on. When you just wake up from sleep and you're still trying to understand the situation on ground.
Something weird happened to her yesterday. Ben came to wake up, and before he woke up, he did her nipples like this. He will pay what he's done. I don't know, I was still kind of sleepy and fussy.
Now, Wani went on to say that she has experienced this sort of thing before, and in that case, she couldn't do anything. But in this situation, he's going to definitely pay dearly. That's speaking about Ben. She was like, Ben is going to pay dearly if this whole thing is true, if that's what exactly happened, that he's going to pay dearly, right? And that, they also talked about Big Brother showing them the clips so that they will know and see how everything played out.
And if he has done that, he will pay dearly. I'm like this because stuff like this happened to me, and I couldn't do anything about it. But this one, never.
It looks like the matter is actually really serious, because last night when they were playing their games, Ben was not part of them. Ben wasn't there. Unlike Ben, he wasn't playing games with them. His partner was also not with them, right? And then after the game, there was a conversation that Chizoba was having with her sister and what's his name? Her sister and Ozee, where she was like, she wanted to go and check up on Ben, that he's not really okay and that the matter is serious. They were not really saying so much about it. They were just trying to have the conversation. Apparently, Ben had not yet told her anything, and the camera guy, Kayode, did not really want to focus the camera on where they were talking about it.
Ben is having a bad time, so I want to go and check.
Did you go to meet Ben?
Yeah, it's really bad. I don't know what it is.
He said that if you're free, you should come.
I went to meet him.
So that's why I said the matter is actually serious. This one that Ben is down. Even Anita was very moody last night. Maybe Ben had told her something. So from my own judgment from my calculation, I feel like people that called Ben into the diary room, and maybe his partner or maybe just Ben Shah, and spoke to him about it, right? And that's what made him moody, because he's not like Ben, and it's not a coincidence that he's feeling bad. His partner is also down. Anita is also down. Maybe he has told her or something. But yeah, that's the information that I have currently, and I'm hoping the whole thing is not the way it's looking, or maybe there was a misunderstanding somewhere or something, sha. Because if that is the case, then disqualification is what is going to happen, most likely, like 90%, because when it comes to Big Brother house, they usually do not joke with stuff like that. And I think that's why they've not yet come out to just say, oh, watch this clip, this and that and that. They're still trying to really get to the bottom of it to see if it's something that they can place as, like, say, an abuse or stuff. So we're just going to wait on whatever Big Brother chooses, or whatever he shows us, or maybe if he doesn't show us, then that is not what it is, right? But if he does and gives his verdict, then we'll now know what is on ground. So moving on, we also had their diary room sessions. For Double K, in the diary room session, they were just talking about being nominated all the time. That At this point, they don't know what they did.
I don't know why they keep nominating me.
This week they were not nominated, but we were nominated last week, and this week also we are nominated. So, it's all good.
And yeah, I think they are the most nominated right now. For Onyeka x Handi, they've also been nominated back to back, except for when they were custodians. So those are the only two pairs that they just keep coming up, right? So for them, they've just been like wondering. And before now, they've been trying to strategize, right? And then Cassia was just telling Kelly that he should try to talk to some of the housemates more. She mentioned Mbadiwe twins, that he was kind of close to them before. That he should more like rekindle that relationship, let them know whether maybe that's where they are their allies from. So yeah. Meanwhile, in a conversation that Femi was having with Cassia last night, he was just telling her that she should loosen up a bit, like she should try to loosen up a bit, and he was making reference to the way she treated Toby, right? So he was just saying she should try to loosen up a bit, that even when she's 40 years that she will now be loosening up or wants to get married and stuff. I was just laughing, and then he now said that he's not going to be surprised if Kelly Ray ends up marrying Cassia. I say, you have no idea.
I feel say you and Kelly Ray marry. No, on a serious note, now this one I know they even joke when they laugh. Will you be surprised if Kelly Ray ends up marrying Cassia?
Like they always say, marry your best friend.
Yeah, will you be surprised if they end up marrying?
I would be surprised.
Then as for the radicals, in their dining room session, Mickey was talking about Wani. He was saying that he's going to make their life a living hell. That was the twins, Onyeka x Handi, that he's going to make their life a living hell in the house, that they've done enough. And then he now gave an example of like what Wani did to him one time that, he didn't find nice or he didn't find funny.
I will make the house hell for them. That day I was writing. Femi was opposite me. Then Wani came to like sit beside me and hit my legs. So the thing just like disrupted me from writing. I was not like, Wani, please, adjust your leg. Wani was now telling Handi that see this one, where you supposed to put on top table.
Then at this point, he was now explaining the nature of the fight, how the fight is going to be, that it's going to be all up in their face. You know how you're quarreling with somebody and then you guys are just like all up in each other's faces. He now said that in the process, he might even kiss her in the process. I said, Mickey, it's not you're saying what is really on your mind, because what's going on?
But it will not lead to physical touch. But when you come mouth to mouth, we might even come close talking. I might even kiss them by mistake.
Some things that he has said about her, about her, like some certain things that she may have done to him. I don't understand that she may have done certain things to him, but like the way he keeps dragging it. And then the worst part is that when they now see and have conversations, or for some reason they just have to, say something to each other, he's always looking more excited than angry. I'm like, okay, like where's the energy? Like which one are we going with? Apart from that, what I really liked about their diary room session was like their attitude towards the nominations, and they've just been like giving this very positive energy. They've been graceful about it.
This is my first time I'm here 5 weeks. Because what else do I want to show you again?
Exactly.
Gratitude.
So I'm ready. Whatever result comes,
yes, sir.
I'll take it. I'll take a bow. Thank you, Big Brother. Thank you, Nigeria. Thank you, Africa. That's it.
So for the sponsor task that they had yesterday, it was from Lush Hair, and it was divided into 3 parts. And they played as pairs, like each pair had their own name, right? So for the first part, there was like a slippery platform where they had to run through. So you pick a ball from one part, a specific ball from one part, and then take it to the other side and put it in the balancing beam. While you're trying to do that, your opponent will be stoning you balls of water just as a form of distraction and stuff. So each ball you're able to put gives you points, like 2 points. For the second game, it was a board game with instructions. You just throw the dice, and wherever it takes you to, you read out the instructions from there and do whatever it says. Either you go back or you go forward. For that game, it was Double K that had like an expressway to the end. They had no obstructions. It was smooth sailing to the end. So they were the ones that won that. For that second part alone, they had only like winners. The others did not have points from it. For the third game, it was like a wobbly platform and you had to like still balance some balls. Most of the games were balancing things. So you had to balance some balls on it. The team that was able to balance the most balls won. So for that particular game, Femi, Radicals and Beta, they had the most balls on their balancing beam. They balanced the most balls, but because of the other game that Femi did better, Radicals did better, they were not the ones that won. So they won the Lush Hair task, and I believe that is a big win.
Distress locks.
So let's talk about some Ozee and Victoria moments. Last night they were in the kitchen and he was just saying, I don't know what I would have done in this house without you. I say, hey. What's happening? But I think it was just basically like saying, oh, you've been a much needed friend. At this point, we're going to be using friends for anything that has to do with him and anybody. So he was just telling her, I don't know what I would have done without you. She was like, you'd have been depressed.
Think about
I don't know what I was doing without you.
Watch because of...
No, I'm serious. I'm telling you.
You'd have been depressed by now.
For me?
Yeah.
I don't have that depressed.
Yeah.
I don't know, but lonely, but not depressed inside.
The thing I've noticed about Victoria is that she can be very nonchalant and funny sometimes. So earlier on, there was a time where she was trying to say something to Ozee, right? And Ozee was there. And she now called Ozee. She was like, you know, she was very, very serious. So she now called Ozee. She mixed the names up, right? And Ozee felt offended by that. He was like, I'm Ozee. It's me. I'm the one that's Ozee right here. And she was just like, sorry, mistake. Just take it.
Ozee, this is the spoon you used, right?
I'm Ozee, yo. You mean OC?
Can you just wipe it, please?
You called my brother my name.
Mistake. Just take it.
Then the Onyeka situation, the Onyeka matter is still on. It's still among the matters arising in the house. Last night they were in the gym, right? And when Kayode took us to the gym, when Kayode took the camera to the gym, Kelly was just saying that if Onyeka was in a relationship, that she'll be bored, right? If she's someone that likes attention, she'll be bored because, you know, maybe she will not be getting as much attention as she would like.
And she might get bored at some point because she doesn't get the attention. If she's someone that is an attention seeker, she doesn't get the attention, she'll get bored.
So first of all, I was trying to understand what Kelly Ray was doing in that mix. It felt very out of place, right? So a part of me just concluded that I think this was just him trying to mingle and, you know, the advice, the whole thing of them being up and everything. So I felt like, maybe this is just him trying to get close to them so that they will not be nominated, right? So the conversation continued, and Tofa was now asking Ozee whether he was not going to have any conversation with Onyeka. He was like, no, that he's not going to do that. That if you know you've done something, you should own up to it, and he's not in the business of going to have conversations here and there.
But you don't want to pull up for like final conversation. No, I don't do all these switch. Everybody wants to hear and actually speak louder than words. If you know you fucked up, come and fix it. My point is own it. If you own it, it could have been different. But own it, stop acting like you don't know. Me, I need to know. You're a master at the game.
At this point, we've heard this matter over and over and over again. It just feels like he's dragging. And I was just asking myself, did something else happen? It's still the same matter we're on right now. Although there's a statement he made that made it seem like maybe something else happened. Because he was like, if I didn't tell you guys, you wouldn't have known. But we did not hear, at the time the camera took, Kayode to the camera there, we did not hear anything that was said about what's happened recently. But he was like, if I didn't say it, you guys wouldn't have known. So that sounded like new information.
I can just quietly, if I didn't say this, you guys wouldn't have known. I can just quietly be doing. And if it was something that affects me badly, I could have told my brother, like, nah, don't copy that. We're holding, I'll just snuck myself out.
So like I said, that sounded like new information, and Ozee also expressed his intention to have a conversation with her about it. Ozee was saying that he doesn't want him to even have that conversation because it defeats the purpose. So the idea from Ozee's angle is to ignore her, not say anything. She's also ignoring him, to be honest, and I feel like that's what is working him up. That's what is getting him all worked up, because she's like on her own and stuff. So yeah.
Yeah, but now that you've told me, like, I cannot just maintain. No, you can't functioning. No, of course. You can't because I know it's not that deep, but for my own peace of mind.
Meanwhile, Tofa was talking about what he said to her earlier on. He basically told her that if you want to be bad, if you want to be, I think maybe he wanted to use the bad B. If you want to be on the bad side and say, okay, this is my intention, I intend to do this and operate this way, be that way. Not after doing this, you're not going to be begging or you're not going to be apologizing, like choose a path, basically. So he was not telling them what he had said to her earlier on.
If you're bad, be bad, be. What are you doing, my dad? No, be so. That was it. We're talking now, we said it to her face. Like, she was there, she said she wants to be cantankerous and all this. So we're like, okay, if you want to do it, do it now.
So from the conversation, I got to find out that Onyeka had apologized to Nelly and also Victoria. And concerning the talk that Tofa and Ozee had with Onyeka, they were basically just talking about how to play it safe, specifically Ozee, and she was saying that she doesn't want to play it safe, that she's being too safe, she doesn't want to play it safe. So I think that's why Tofa raised that point, saying, oh, if you're saying you don't want to do, if you want to be on this side, be on this side. If you want to be on the other side, be on the other side.
The safest spot.
I don't want to play safe. I don't want to play safe.
You're on the verge of being a Libra. You are indecisive. You don't know what you want. You say, okay, if you don't, you know what?
So the part that was actually really annoying from all the things that Ozee was saying is when he was talking about his babe outside. So, you know, he has babe on the outside. Imagine her hearing all these things, and more like Onyeka is supposed to have come to him to have a conversation about it. I say, I don't understand. Well, what's going on? You're acting all innocent. Like, we know, okay, the way Onyeka moved, I personally did not like the way she moved because she brought out everything, right? It's not like he wasn't doing anything. He was actually flirting with these ladies, right? And you're not for me, oh, it's sad that did everything because she has been called out. No, don't do that. Don't do that. You also played a part, a very huge part in all of these things. So even if you're going to say, okay, Onyeka, you did this, you would also acknowledge the one that you did and how you may have done some things that would have led her on. Do you get like things that you've said, or, you know, don't be acting innocent. You're not. All of a sudden you care about your babe outside. I mean, it's fine. It's okay.
This now, sure everyone understands actually. I mean, I get madam outside. So imagine the next day, madam, maybe she's going to social media. Maybe my name go to trend, they go to discuss your man, and then I'm not on the outside to be able to tell her. Yeah, I was thinking that even by now, maybe you suppose know what you don't do, or come and meet me and have a conversation. You haven't.
As for Suj and Nelly, their own had to do with blood group. Blood group matter that caused the fight. So they were just having a conversation about, you know, their dynamics and stuff, and apparently Nelly told him that it just feels like she's the one that's putting all the effort, she's the one that she's doing too much and he's not doing enough.
You're doing too much. Well, it looks like I'm not giving as much as you, and you know very well that that's not the case.
Later on, it was now himself and Tofa. That's when I even got to understand what was going on, because we didn't know before. So he was now saying that there was a conversation around blood group. Abi, she asked him his blood group, and he was like, more like, have you gotten to that extent? Blood group is that kind of thing when you ask where you're about to, like, maybe settle down, get married and stuff.
That's my blood group. I was like, there's no already getting. Are we in that stage? Like, are we trying to go there? That's why it's something that you ask when you want to settle down when you're young.
So after that, last night they played charade games. So for the charade games, you just do your own. You demonstrate. If you're not able to demonstrate properly and nobody gets it, then you do a dare. for the dares, they were just giving like they were just giving like punishment. They told Cassia to frog jump, and then for the questions, some of them were very, sexual and stuff. And what else? It was a fun game actually. The housemates enjoyed it, and that's basically what happened last night. That was it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching, and do not forget to give it a thumbs up, and I will see you on the next one. Bye, love you.